Look at that.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay.
That is really cool.
All right. So let me put you on here. Let's see. So we need to do a display capture. Hmm.
I really like the shirt, by the way. It's a nice
Thank
shirt.
you. Yeah, I dressed up for you. Got to be professional, you know.
Of course.
Display cap. Can you just can you video like you can get a capture of a specific window, right? So it could just be Discord, right?
You should be able to.
What is that called? Why am I like blanking on which thing that would be?
Window
Display
capture.
capture. Oh, wait. Window. Oh, yeah, it was all the way at the bottom. Discord. Cam, I guess. Ooh. Capture cursor. Do we care about that? I don't know.
Oh, look, it's me.
It's you. Let's go full screen. Oh God. Okay, there we go. Ooh, how's that? How is that?
It's too much me.
It's not enough, you. Okay. Wait, how do I lock it? Okay. So let's roll this down to where guest star was. Okay. All right. Oh my God. Wait, hold on. We gotta fucking wait. That's so annoying. The streamer mode thing. Oh wait, you can just hit X. Okay. Anyway, yes, welcome in Clueless, everyone. This is Clueless. He streams on Twitch. How long have I been following you? That's what I want to know. Has it been
I think
like,
13 months,
oh my
like
God, it's
just
been
a
a
little over a year.
year? Oh my
Hi,
God. I gotta figure out when our anniversary is. I forget.
hi, Vex. Hi, everyone.
Hi, Vex. Yeah, this is all courtesy of Billy, the screen, and it's pretty great. So
Yeah, it looks amazing.
thank you. Thank you to Billy. Dang it, facial with the logo and all. But yes, this is Clueless. I've been following him for a little over a year. And I was very excited to have him on. Um, so yeah, are you ready? You ready to get started?
Uh, I'm ready.
Okay. So, first things first, what are your pronouns, Clueless? Just in case anyone needs to, address you.
Yeah, I go by he, him.
Okay.
So,
Um, Also, how did you come up with the name Clueless? What's the story behind all that?
well, I have a tendency to be a little kind of airheaded, oblivious to a lot of things, make a lot of
Uh-huh.
silly, nonsensical mistakes, and it kind of felt like the best way to let everyone know what they were getting into if they showed up, you know.
Hmm. Right. And you, before this, it was a Clueless gamer, right? But was there anything
Yes.
before that?
No. Before
Okay.
that, I just had Twitch to watch things.
Okay. Um, can you tell us uh more about like first of all, like how often do you watch Twitch outside of like streaming? Do you watch it often?
I definitely watched it a lot before I started streaming.
Hmm.
Um, Now with doing everything, like I hang out here a bit, I hang out
Hmm.
at a couple other like friends chats and stuff,
Right.
but my watching Twitch has gone down a lot.
Right. Just because you're like busy, right? It's not
Yeah.
because you're not like interested in watching Twitch. You
Oh
just
no, I love
yeah.
love Twitch.
Mhm. Do you have any other hobbies outside of Twitch and gaming and stuff?
Yeah, getting back in guitar again, which is
Ooh.
been nice. It's nice to do something that doesn't involve the computer.
Yes.
Uh, I do want to get back into acting, and I'm working on voice acting too. So
Oh my God. So have you done any acting things like in the past
I've
or?
been
Mhm.
I've been an extra in a movie once, and then
Oh.
about it.
That's so cool. Did you meet anyone like any cool actors when you did that?
I didn't meet him, but I was like in a scene and maybe 15 feet away from Miles Teller. It was like one
Uh-huh.
of his first films.
Uh-huh.
So
Did you make any
but
friends doing that? Like any other extras or anything that you like hung out with?
no,
It was very solitary.
um, we couldn't talk. So it was a big party scene,
Mhm.
but they had a live buffalo on set, so we actually had to be completely silent the entire time. Otherwise, you spook the buffalo and it can
Oh
charge, and
my god.
that's bad. So there wasn't a whole lot of talking,
Were you
and it was
scared
like,
about the
no,
buffalo?
nah, it was fine. It's a professional animal,
Oh, right, right, right.
and it was also like 11:30 at night and cold.
Mhm.
And
Right, right.
it was a lot of fun, but rough.
Yeah. Um. Oh my god, we have an ad in a minute.
Uh,
Oh no, I wonder how people get that ad thing on their stream because I know that you can like capture part of OBS, but like I feel like it would be like weird and like CPU intensive. What do you think? I'm
yeah, I
wondering if
don't
I should
know.
put that on there.
I'm still trying to work my way around all the ad nonsense as it is.
I know it's so annoying, like especially doing this and then having to like have people get cut out. But obviously, I guess we'll just continue. I mean, a
Yeah,
lot
we
of
can just talk
people are
about
subbed.
nonsense for
Yeah, we
yeah.
could just talk about nonsense. But so you want to get into voice acting? Have you done anything with voice acting yet?
I did a couple auditions, didn't hear back, which isn't
Mhm.
surprising. But
Were they for anything like high profile, or were they just
no,
like
no,
okay?
no, they were just like video game mods that wanted
Okay.
voice acting for them.
So do you want to voice act in video games, or do you want to do it in movies, or both, all of it?
I mean, be cool to do all of it, but
Mhm.
yeah, video games would be really cool.
Is the video games at the top? Is that like if you can have nothing but one, you would probably pick voice acting in video games?
Yeah, probably.
That makes sense. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Um,
Oh, Dream Ice Cream Cone.
yeah, do you want to answer that right now?
Uh, yeah. So there are these Oreo ice cream bars that are like it's basically just an Oreo cookie in ice cream popsicle form.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That sounds pretty decadent.
it's delicious. 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Also, for anyone watching, is the audio good? Can you hear Clueless okay? I probably should have asked that before I started asking the questions, but
I can
let
also
me
speak
know.
up.
Let me know, y'all. Let me know how it sounds. Can we hear him okay? Can we hear me okay? Is the music too loud? Uh, I was gonna say, do you feel like I know I've asked you this before, like in your stream or whatever, but have you ever like gotten any like grief about playing video games growing up? Like, did you ever say like, "Oh, I play video games," and then someone was like, "That's really lame. Why don't you like go outside and like do fun stuff?"
Uh, no, I never really got a lot of that. Just because up until I guess later into high school, I was thrown into every sport imaginable. So it
Hmm.
was like I did all the sports stuff, and then video games and the arts were kind of my thing for me.
Hmm. Do you share that you play video games with a lot of people in your life, or do you just kind of like is that just a whatever thing that you just do when you go home and you don't really talk about them that much?
Um, yeah, I mean, the people who are close to me obviously know, but
Hmm.
I'm more of a like keep a close, small circle than
Hmm.
social butterfly kind of person.
Right, right, right. Have you ever told a random person that you stream, like just like at work or anywhere where you're just like, oh yeah, I'm a streamer, or they asked and you were like, I stream on Twitch?
Oh, never. No. Nobody. There are maybe 5 people in my real life that even know I stream.
Right, right,
It's
right.
it's
Do
my
you
secret double life.
do you feel like it would be really awkward to let those people into like okay, so like would that be worst case scenario if like a lot of people in your personal life started watching your Twitch stream? Would that be like a nightmare?
Uh, No, I mean it wouldn't be awful. There are definitely some people that I don't want to know
Right,
for
right,
sure, and would like them to never find out. But
right. I get that. I totally get that. I don't. Yeah, I don't. My family doesn't watch my Twitch stream, and like that would be very disgusting and awkward. And it sucks because you can't even just ban them because they can still watch and hear everything you're saying. So that's unfortunate.
that,
Um, I'm
I
glad
also
you.
didn't know that about banning people.
Yeah, I'm
I thought
pretty
they were
sure.
out.
No, I'm pretty sure they can still watch. They just can't type, which
That's
is
horrifying.
nice. But yeah, I know. I mean, hey, if you ban a troll and they're still watching, you're still getting that view. Good for you, honestly. As long as they're not bothering, anyone, that's pretty great. Uh, so that's good that you haven't gotten any like grief about that. I feel like I've gotten like shit for playing video games before. Like it's like a because when I was I was growing up in the '90s or whatever, and everyone was like, "That's nerdy," and then there's definitely been that you know that like resurgence of video games and popular media and stuff. So it's not as taboo now. I feel like.
Yeah, I also tended to hang out with nerds growing up
Mhm.
anyway, so
That's true. Yeah, I also hung out with a lot of like gamer nerdy types or whatever, but I don't know. I feel like if I had like talked to, because I used to talk to like popular people in high school, and I feel like if I had been like, I'm going home to play video games, I would have gotten roasted. But because you're supposed to be like out drinking and partying, so not playing video games. But
I
yeah,
failed. I failed on that part. Then
yeah,
that's what you're supposed to do.
yeah. Like I mean, that was the consensus amongst the popular people anyway. All right, well, let's get into your gaming experiences. Do you remember the first video game you ever played?
Um, maybe not the first. I definitely know it's a toss up between Super Mario World on the Super Nintendo or Sonic 2 on the Genesis because both of my parents were gamers and mom had a Super Nintendo and dad had a Genesis. So
Oh my God, that's so cool. Uh, did you out of those two consoles, which did you prefer?
the Super Nintendo. There were
Yes.
we had more games then that were kind of geared towards me.
Mhm.
Uh, Lemmings. There was this Scooby Doo game which was hard as hell. But yeah, there's this little Scooby Doo game I'd play, Super Mario World. It's
Do you
more
remember?
child friendly.
Do you remember the Scooby Doo game? Do you remember what it was called?
I don't. I think it was just called Scooby Doo, but I know it had I think four levels. There's a pirate ship, a carnival, a swamp, and then a castle. And I got stuck on the castle.
I'm gonna come back to that because it's part of a later question. But I had a Scooby Doo game on the N64 or something. And bitch, so like I'm gonna ask you later what your like scariest moments in video games are, but that game, I used to be sitting there just sweating, afraid to move. Like I don't know why that game was so scary to me. But I was obviously like younger, but so yeah, but yeah, it was on the Super Nintendo. I don't even think I knew that there was a Scooby Doo game on the Super Nintendo. But that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Um, so your parents were gamers. Do you know if they played anything before those, or was that like their
I
big
actually honestly
gaming
don't
moment?
know.
Yeah, that would be really cool to know because I know that my first gaming experience was on the Atari. So I'm pretty sure that was like one of the first, if not the first gaming consoles or whatever. So I definitely remember my parents having that and playing that. So I'd be curious to know if your parents had an Atari because that would be pretty cool.
I don't think they did. I think my mom's family might have had an original Nintendo, but I think that was
That was about as far
one of
back
those.
as it went. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. But you don't remember, and so you don't remember specifically which game you played first.
No, it was
Right.
a toss up between those two.
Do you remember how old you were when that happened? When you were
Oh,
playing those?
I don't know, I had to be really young. Like,
Were you thinking like 8 years old?
oh, I'm thinking like 5 or 4.
Oh my god, a 4-year-old clueless. Oh. And then history was made. Now you're a streamer on Twitch.
Yep,
Amazing.
here I am.
How far you've come. Uh, do you have a favorite console of all time?
The Xbox 360.
Why? Why
I think
that
that
one?
was uh so that was when I was really big into Halo 2, and I played a lot of that competitively and had a lot of fun. Met a lot of really cool people that unfortunately I'm not in touch with anymore, but
Mhm.
it was just a really great gaming memory for me.
Right. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. I don't think I didn't have an Xbox until this last. What is it on? I think it was an Xbox One. But isn't there one after the one?
Their scheming is so confusing because there's the One X, I think, and then
Mhm.
there's the Series X. I don't know. I could be
I
wrong.
think
There
the
are too
Series
many letters.
X. I think the Series X might be the one that came out with the PS5, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so I
yeah.
don't have
I
that
think that's
one.
supposed to be like the next gen one.
Right, right, right. How many Xboxes did you have? Did you have all of them? I mean, obviously you don't
No,
have the newest one, but
I had the uh family member had the original Xbox. I had a 360, and then I got a one, and then that was the last one
right, right, right.
that I had.
Yes. Do you love the one? I kind of love my one.
Um, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, now that I'm on PC though, and with Microsoft doing everything on here,
Mhm.
it's not
Right.
as
It's
close
kind of
to me.
obsolete.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I typically use my Xbox for like watching Twitch or Netflix or whatever. That's like it's like our living room console now.
Okay.
Uh
Nice.
yeah, yeah, yeah. When do you remember when you got your PC? Like your that you like do you remember like your first like gaming on a PC experience?
I do. Yeah, that was like 5 years ago.
Oh my god. What was
Yeah.
it? What did you play? Do you remember?
Destiny 2. I was big in
Ooh.
basically before I started streaming. I was just main gaming Destiny 2, and I was really deep into that for a few years.
Destiny 2 is
Played that
really
all the
pretty.
time.
Um is that on the is that was that on the computer you have now that you just like got upgraded or whatever, or was that like an old computer
Oh
you
no,
played?
this the one. So my new computer that I'm on now is my second computer ever.
Okay, so the Destiny was on the last one though, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, okay. Are you ever gonna stream Destiny? Or are you over that?
I'm probably not going to stream it. It takes a lot of energy to keep up with Destiny.
Yeah.
It's a big grind, and I don't really stream FPS games anyway.
Mm.
So
But you
I don't
still
know. It's
do you still play Destiny?
oh no,
Okay, yeah.
it's takes up too much time.
Do you feel like do you feel like you have like a niche like genre that you like is like what do you think is your niche if not like first person shooters? What would you say your niche is?
I'd probably say RPGs, horror games,
Mhm,
and platformers.
mhm.
Those are the ones that I typically stick to and enjoy the most.
Platformers like getting over it with Bennett Foddy.
I've actually never played that one, and I'm scared to.
I feel like that would be very interesting for you since you're on the FromSoft wagon right now, since that's like
Oh,
hellishly
because I like
hard.
pain.
Yes.
Yeah,
That would kind of be up your alley. And it's sort of a platformer, right? I guess.
I think so.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
and I
like
guess
weird.
also just kind of story-based action adventure games. Like
Mm.
the newer Tomb Raider games, Insomniac, Spider-Man, Last of Us, like
Right, right, right.
games with a great story.
What do you think is your like favorite genre of all time? Out of those, obviously.
Probably RPGs. I really like role-playing and getting lost in the world, and so they just it's escapism at
Mhm,
its best.
mhm.
Throw myself in another universe with rich lore and kind of get away from everything here.
Right, right, right. Would you ever do live? What is that called? Like D&D, like real world RPG.
Oh, like tabletop? I would
Yeah.
love to. It's been a dream of mine. It's just getting a group together or finding a group is
Yes.
intimidating.
What would you do if you play D&D? Would you just be like one of the players or would you be the DM, GM or whatever it's called?
I have no idea. It's such a involved game
Mhm.
with so many systems that I would probably have to play it as just a player for a bit to see if
Right, right,
being a DM would be in the cards.
right. I feel like you'd be a good storyteller though. It's just I don't know how well you would do with all of that fucking planning because that sounds stressful to me personally. But I think you'd be really good at it.
Thank you. I'm a planner, so it might work out okay.
Hell yeah. Um, hold on, wait. Oh my god. High key, no wig today. I did not get ready in time. I was up to the wire for this podcast session, so I was like, "We're just going in. We're just going in like this." Also, I had a headache last night, Key. So yeah, I just didn't really want to put a wig on today, unfortunately. Do you have a worst gaming moment?
Yes, I do. Um, Halo 5. Nope, I take it back. There was a worse one. Mass Effect Andromeda.
Uh huh.
The worst gaming experience of my entire life.
Why?
am a I'm a huge Mass Effect fan.
Uh huh.
I loved the original trilogy, and I was so excited when Andromeda came out. I pre-ordered it. I stayed up all night playing it, and I looked past all the visual bugs and glitches that were happening. But then I got to this one arena, and it's a platform,
Mhm.
and I liked using the biotic build, so throwing people this way that way. And there was a bug where if an enemy fell off the arena, it doesn't count as a death, and every enemy has to be dead in order to progress. So
Mhm.
I spent hours on this platform trying, and like the doors wouldn't open, but I didn't see any more enemies. And so I Google it, and like, yeah, if they fall off the platform, that. So then I spent the rest of the time trying not to knock them off the platform, but they were damned and determined to jump off that platform. So I can never progress, and I turned it off and never played the game again.
That's terrible. But also, funnily enough, I feel like you're no stranger to bugs since you love Bethesda, right? Isn't that a very buggy kind of
The
thing?
buggiest.
Yeah. So I like that you were still into it and you looked past all the bugs. But that was a game breaking one, and
Yeah,
that is tragic. Um, but you enjoyed it up until that point, right? And it just
it was
completely
okay.
ruined. Oh, it was just okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So you
See?
were too. You were just like, all right, we're gonna move on with our lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's terrible. I'm so sorry. Do you have a scariest gaming moment? Which is, we're circling back to that Scooby Doo thing.
Yeah. There's a game called, I think it's Condemned 2.
I've heard of
I
that.
think it's like Manhunt.
Uh huh.
I don't want to spoil it, but there's a section with a bunch of mannequins, and something happens there that I think was the most afraid I've ever been in a video game ever. It was awful.
How old were you when you played that? Do you remember?
Um, I want to say it was before high school. I think
Middle
it
school?
was either early high school or late middle school.
Yeah. Have you been that scared since in a video game?
No, I
That
really
was
got
the
into horror stuff, and I think I just
right.
desensitized myself to jump scares.
Oh my
Except
god.
Demonologist. Demonologist is a game that still gets me.
Forewarned is really scary now. You should play the update because there's a bunch of demonologist esque scares now that fucking made me scream yesterday. I cannot wait till you play that again. You had that, right? We played that, didn't we? Yeah.
We played it together.
Yeah, we should play that again soon. It's
Yeah, that'd be fun.
spooky. Uh I also have another scary game moment that you probably, I think we've talked about this before, but Mario 64. When you did you play that?
Yeah, well, a little bit. I didn't have a
You didn't beat it or
64,
anything. Okay, yeah.
but I played it at a
I
friend's house.
Yeah, there's a part where you go underwater and there's like fucking like God, I will never forget. I was also sweating that time, like just horrified because there was like holes in like the ocean walls and those things would like jump out and like attack you. I want to see that scene again. I want to play that part and now that I'm older and see if it's really as scary as it was back then. But yeah.
Yeah, I blame old console water levels for my thalassophobia.
Right? Like
I like
do you,
underwater was terrifying.
do you remember an underwater moment in a video game that like scarred you growing up?
Yeah, I played Echo the Dolphin on PlayStation 2, and I got to the great white shark boss that roared at you and was terrifying, and I couldn't beat it and never played the game again.
That's
I think that's where it started, and it all went downhill from there.
wasn't that supposed to be wasn't that supposed to be like a like fun cutesy game? I don't remember what that game was.
I refuse to believe that Echo the Dolphin is a fun, cutesy game.
Oh
It
my
is
god.
a horror game in disguise. And also, Vex, I also hate underwater games a
What
lot.
was it called?
I don't know what the PlayStation 2
Oh,
one was called, but
that was rude.
I think it was like Echo the Last Defender or something.
I'm gonna look this up really quick. Wait, what is this? That's not it. Yeah, like I remember hearing about that game, but I didn't know. Was it EKO or something?
I think it's ECHO, like
Oh, okay, okay.
Echo, yeah.
Damn, I don't see it
Defender,
anywhere.
Defender of the Future. That is what, yeah, Echo the Dolphin, Defender of the Future. Um,
Oh
where
yeah,
the
yeah,
nightmares
yeah.
began.
Oh my god. I'm gonna look into that later. I want to see what kind of game that was. So we were talking
I think that
about.
shark was the boss in the first level too. Like I just that was a game I barely played, never touched again.
Oh no. Also, yeah, that brings me to another question. Do you have a game that, and that can be your answer, but do you have a game that was unintentionally scary that were like you went into it like, oh, I'm gonna just play this fun little RPG or just this cute game, and then it was like literally one of the like it was just horrifying for no reason?
Yeah, that would be the one.
That would be it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I
think.
I
Mhm.
no no ocean,
I think
no
mine.
sharks.
I think mine would probably be Gone Home. That like little indie game that came out years ago. Uh, you are a girl who comes home after being like at college or whatever. If you don't know what it is, and the house is like really dark and like abandoned, and you have to like piece together what happened right before you got home, and the house is like amazing, it's beautiful, it's huge, it's like a mansion, but like traversing that mansion, like that house was like terrifying, and it's not a horror game at all, like nothing happens. It's a little icky, there's some like icky backstory to be discovered, but I was so fucking scared, especially when you go into the basement, like not for me. I literally tell people that is like one of the most unintentionally terrifying games I've ever played. I feel like
I'll have
if
to look at it.
yeah, it's like really short. So like if you have like if you got a little while, it's worth checking out. But yeah, it's so weird because I think if they made it like actually scary, it would have been like Visage levels good, like pre Visage, but you know, Visage is pretty scary. Uh, do you have an all time favorite game?
I have a couple. Not I don't know. It's hard to
right,
have like an all-time
right,
favorite,
right.
but um, there was the Neversoft Spider-Man game on the original PlayStation.
Mhm,
That is near and dear to my heart.
mhm,
Uh, Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. I have a lot of fond memories with that. Halo 2.
mhm.
Those would probably be the big. the big ones growing
Mhm.
up.
Yeah, those are good answers. I never played. What was the second one?
Uh, Morrowind.
Oh, yeah, I literally have not played any of those games. I don't. I played a little bit of a Halo, but I don't know which one it was. That sucks. I wish I could. I still am sad that I did not get into Elder Scrolls. Like, yeah, like I played one at a friend's house. I just watched him play, but like, man, I really missed the boat on all that.
Yeah, I had a friend who also was playing it. We'd call each other on the phone,
Mhm.
uh, pre-cell phone times, or
Uh-huh.
like when we had cell phones.
Right.
Um, and we would like talk on the landline and play with each other. So we'd be on the phone talking while we were
Right.
playing and like
That's pretty cool.
discussing strategies and
Ugh. Do you have
where
this?
we were at and everything.
Do you have nostalgia for that time in your life? Were things simpler back then?
Yeah, they really were. It was all school gaming and hockey. That's
Yeah.
all my entire life was. And it was
Mhm.
nice, simple.
Yeah. Ugh, I love getting that hit of nostalgia. It's so bittersweet.
Yeah.
Do you have a least favorite game of all time? Was there ever a game that
Mm,
you just fucking hated?
I don't think so. Because it goes from either I like it to, yeah,
Mhm.
it was like,
Yeah,
I don't, not too many games that I hate.
that's fair. Well, um, are you excited about any upcoming games?
Too many, too many upcoming games.
Well, give us a couple.
Very excited for Starfield,
Mhm.
but also kind of cautiously excited for it because Bethesda's track record isn't the best.
Mhm.
Uh, Insomniac Spider-Man 2 is probably the game I'm most excited for.
Mhm.
I pre-ordered it and I'm losing my mind and I'm ready.
Uh-huh.
I feel like they're Alan Wake 2 because I really like the first one. So I think those are like the big three.
I still haven't played the first Alan Wake. Well, I might have played part of it, but I loved Control, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go into Alan Wake 2 just without any prior knowledge of the first game. I hope that's not a mistake, but I'm kind of excited about it.
Yeah, I think it'll be curious because the first Alan Wake was a long time ago. So I don't know
Mhm.
how they're gonna write the story if they expect people to know or how much they're
Mhm.
gonna backfill.
Yeah,
It'll be interesting.
hopefully it's kind of like its own news story, but I hope
Yeah.
they make nods to Control a lot too, though, because I think that would be. I love that there's like a universe there. We love an extended universe.
Yeah.
Um, hi Karma, welcome in. Alan Wake was the PS Plus game of the month for July. I wish I could afford PS Plus. I'm so broke. Um, actually, might have Alan Wake on Steam though. Is that on computer? Is that on PC?
I imagine it has to be by
That's
now.
what I thought. I might have it in my library, and I just never played it. So I know people tell me I should. Did you play Control?
I didn't actually, no.
Would you want to, or is that just like, are you like past it now? Are you like, I've moved on?
I'd I'd be interested in it. I
Mhm.
just don't know much about it. I don't
Mhm.
remember what was going on, but it just kind of flew under the radar at the time.
I think it. Yeah, I kind of think it. I think it kind of did fly under the radar, like marketing wise, because I didn't really know anything about it either. People were just like, you should play it, and it is probably in my top 10 favorite games. It's
Oh,
phenomenal, so
okay.
good. Uh, um, do you have okay, do you ever experience like backlog anxiety where you're like, "God, there's so many games I have to play," and you just feel like you're gonna be an old man before you even like make a dent in it?
Literally every day of my life. It feels like my life is just big backlog anxiety.
Yeah, like are there any things in your backlog that you're really excited to get to?
Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
Mm-hmm.
I think whatever the new one is,
Mm-hmm.
I'm really excited for that. And then I've heard really good things about Hollow Knight, and
Oh
so I'm
yes.
excited to try that as well.
Ooh, I'm excited to see that. Um Wait, I think there was another backlog thing I had to ask. Mm, is there anything that stops you from like? Okay, like okay. Well, I guess we'll hold on. Wait, let me see. Yeah, okay, we're gonna get into the Twitch thing. And I'll just ask it later. Hold on, let me write it down. Um. So, is there anything, being a streamer and being on Twitch that you like Twitch to do to like improve the platform? Is there any like if you could like work at Twitch, is there anything that you would like to change? Like if you had to say so?
I would so I would push more discoverability to smaller streamers because I think the best way for Twitch as a whole to be successful is to make as many people as possible successful. There's obviously going to be a certain limit to that, but when you have big streamers overwhelming like everyone else, right? Like we're talking the 0.01% of streamers just taking over everything, it ultimately just hurts Twitch because those big streamers don't need the push for discoverability. They like everyone knows who they are. So what is putting them towards the top really help as much, right? You know,
Right.
that's my philosophy behind it.
Mhm. And like you're saying like what Twitch should do is spread out the discoverability so that not only is like Ninja making them money, but like a lot of people are like bringing in money for them rather than just like those top like 10 streamers or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you know, and from a business standpoint, and I hate talking about business because business sucks, but you might have someone who just watches one and supports like a really big streamer, right? And then they see a smaller one, really like them, and now all of a sudden they're doubling who they support. That's
Mhm.
like doubly good for Twitch.
Right. But I think weirdly Twitch sees it as like this is like what's the word? This is like guaranteed income revenue or whatever for them. So they're just like like let's just focus on the streamers that are actually giving us money. Like stay like a stable stream. So I that's business for you, I guess.
Well, and that's kind of where I'm getting right. It's stable. Having that big discoverability isn't changing anything.
Mhm.
And Twitch's big argument on a lot of things that would benefit creators is, oh, well, we're struggling to keep profits as it is, right? That's why they're really pushing ads. That's why they have a horrible split.
Mhm.
It's all because, like, well, this isn't profitable. So having stable things in a solution that isn't working is kind of acting in against your own self-interest in my mind.
I see that. Yeah, I can totally see that. Like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Um, anything like feature wise that you would like Twitch to improve? I mean, I guess discoverability could be like a feature that they implement, but like, is there anything that like you feel like Twitch is lacking as far as like features?
Well, I don't know about really any other platforms.
Mhm.
So I just know what Twitch has, but I think they're moving in the right direction with their analytics. I would like to see more involved analytics, like when to stream, um, give
Mhm.
people ideas, right? Because when you're starting out, you have Reddit as a resource and anybody you potentially might know as a
Mhm.
streamer to kind of help you along.
Mhm.
If you have tools to be able to kind of make an informed decision
Mhm.
on what you want to do, even if it's like I really just want to play this game. Maybe I can find some times where it's not as busy.
Mhm. Right.
I think it would be immensely helpful.
Mhm. My answer is like really like silly. Because like I mean obviously there's a lot of stuff I feel like Twitch can implement that would be really cool just like being a streamer. I just remember I remember being on Hitbox all the time. What a blast from the past. And like I just thought it was so cool on Hitbox that you could post gifs in the chat and that was like so fun to me and I don't know. I'm sure it's like a bandwidth hog to allow that in the chat, but ugh, I wish I could post gifs in chat all the time.
That would be amazing. Because I mean,
Right?
like we have animated emotes, but
Right.
they only do so much, and
Right.
gifts would be amazing.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, that's like kind of like superfluous or whatever. But how long have you been streaming overall, by the way?
I like a year and two, no, a year and a half, year
Okay.
and a half. Yeah.
Hi,
So just
Billy.
still learning a lot,
Hmm.
trying to understand things.
What got you into streaming?
So I've been internet entertainment has been a huge part of my life, like all the way back when Machinima was coming out and stuff like that. So I've always been watching YouTube and kind of content creators and
Hmm.
always wanted to do it. And then, but I don't know, there was always something that came up stopping me for years.
Hmm.
And then I finally was just like, you know, crazy things happened. I was in a position where I'm like, well, now's the best time to try it for me, or
Right.
I'm never going to do it. So I just jumped in.
Do you remember when you first discovered Twitch or Justin TV or whatever it used to be called?
I think I first joined Twitch in 2018.
Why?
So,
What? How did you find it? What got you on it that year?
a content creator from a different platform
Mhm.
started streaming, and so I was like, oh well,
Mhm.
I'll create a Twitch.
Yeah, I don't remember how I found it, but I remember there was a YouTuber who used to play like DayZ and stuff all the time. Frankie on PC in 1080, I think was his name. He was like pretty big and he had like, I don't know, he was like Scottish or something. So the accent was just like, ooh, I was just wet the entire time. Anyway, so yeah, he was like, oh, follow me on Twitch. And I think that was the first time I ever went to Twitch. But I do remember Justin TV. Do you remember Justin TV? Did you ever go on there back then at all, even for a
I
second?
No, I didn't even hear about it.
Yeah, like I have a vague memory of like the website itself. Like I remember logging on to Justin TV like a long time ago and seeing all the little squares and the thumbnails of people doing like God, like there was like so many cooking things. There was just like random stuff people sleeping, which is funny because now you can sleep on Twitch. But it was just like chaos. It was just random stuff. But so yeah, they went to Twitch and then you followed them. I think I didn't get into it until Alien Isolation came out because I remember playing that game and loving it, and then I went to Twitch to watch people play it after I'd already like made an account, but I didn't like get on there. So it was definitely Alien Isolation that got me on there. Was the streamer that you followed to Twitch playing anything that you were like really into?
Um, no, I think it was just a Banjo Kazooie game, and I never played it.
Ooh,
It was
yeah.
definitely for the streamer, not the game.
Oh, okay, fair, fair, fair. So yeah, so you said that it just felt like the right time. You didn't get
Yeah, it's
any
definitely a now or never moment.
you didn't get any like did you get any like IRL like support for that? Or did you just was this totally on your own?
This is totally on my own. I'm the only person I know
Right.
really who even is into streaming at all, watching it or anything. Like,
Uh-huh.
so
Yeah.
nobody, even the people who do know, they don't fully understand what it's all about. It's
Mhm.
kind of like, yeah, we support you. Like, go get them. But that's
Yeah. I
just
mean, at
lack
least
of
you have
understanding.
that. At least you have that little
Yeah.
bit of support, yeah. Um So, do you have how do you well, okay, so how do you feel about streaming now as opposed to when you first started? Do you feel like there's been a shift in your thinking about it or anything?
Uh, Not necessary. I mean, I've gotten. I'm not as high strung about it. I was always
Mhm.
worried about every little thing when I first started. I'm a bit
Mhm.
more relaxed now
Mhm.
and kind of more in my stride.
Mhm.
but
Right.
I still have just as much fun now as I did when I started. It's a blast. I love it.
Right. Do you when you first started, was there a lot of like anxiety, like going live that very first time? Were you like freaking out internally?
Yeah, and it's funny because if I take a break or go on vacation or whatever, when I come back for that very first stream, kind of bubbles up a little bit.
Uh-huh.
But I was a little bundle of nerves before every single stream for
Yeah,
at
no.
least a month.
I think that's pretty common. I feel like a lot of people get like a little bubble of anxiety right before going live, like just daily or whatever. Do you know what do you remember what you were like most nervous about when you first started? Like, was there anything that was giving you anxiety about it, or do you think you're just like an anxious person, so it just kind of happened?
Well, I just knew that the internet is a very cruel place,
Uh-huh.
especially for people who put themselves out there. And I was just worried that I was just going to get an onslaught of negative comments
Uh-huh. So that
and
was
like
like the
hate
main
off Twitter.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's understandable. Um, so how do you handle managing a community on Twitch? Do you feel like there's any stress related to that? Like handling all those different personality and all those different lived experiences? Do you feel like that's stressful? Or are you like managing it pretty well? Are you like pretty good at it?
it's definitely stressful, and it's something that I always am thinking about the most because I want everyone to feel comfortable and safe and happy. And
Hmm.
like the reason why I started and like my goal is to kind of give people a pocket away from all the ridiculous nonsense that happens in the world. And
Uh-huh.
so I really value people being comfortable, but
Uh-huh.
like you said, a lot of different experiences to juggle. And so
Yeah.
that's what I'm most stressed about is just making sure that everyone's taken care of.
Was that a stress that you had in the beginning, or is that a new stress now that you've like been doing it for like a year and a half?
Um, it was always in the back of my mind, but now that I actually have people
Right.
in, it definitely
Yeah.
is more stressful.
Yeah. Um, I get that. Yeah, I feel like I don't know. That's always like worried me. Like I don't know, making everyone happy, even though it's so impossible to make everyone happy, but it's like what you want. So it's like, oh, you know.
Yeah, no, it's a nightmare.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's all your fault. Everyone who's viewing this right now, it's all you're the problem,
Yeah,
not me. Anyway, do you have a favorite thing about streaming? Like that you found over the like year and a half or so, like where you're like, this is the best part of streaming.
connecting with people has been really nice. Like I've learned a lot about quite a few different people, and I'd like to
Hmm.
say that I've made a few friends.
Hmm.
Um, and also, it's just really heartwarming when like someone tells you, "Hey, I was having kind of a rough time, but now it's better." Like just to make an impact in somebody else's life is really honestly the best feeling.
Yeah, I can't relate because no one in my stream has ever said that to me. So I'm really happy for you. No, I'm not bitter. I'm just kidding. Anyway, no, that is a really cool thing. Like I felt that way about your stream before, where I'm like, oh my god, Clueless's stream is literally just what I needed right now.
Thanks.
Oh, um, are there any ways you would like to improve your stream over the course of the next couple of years, like whether it be tech or like a new stream like like segments like a podcast or like a cooking stream blah 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 etc etc.
I have so many things that I want to do. It's overwhelming, and
Uh-huh.
I have to struggle. I mean, for those of you who don't know, I have ADHD, and so
Uh-huh.
sometimes there are kind of ups and downs where I'm really on top of things and I can focus on one thing at a time, and then I get overwhelmed because there are 20 million things I want to do to improve the stream, and I
Right.
freeze like a deer in the headlights.
Uh-huh.
Um, but no, I just want to make my stream more fun. So incorporating fun little elements, commands and everything like that. I want to do bartending streams because I was a bartender for 3 years, and
Hmm.
I think it'd be fun to make some craft cocktails and show people how to make them and everything. So that'd be a fun segment to do. But I don't know.
Mhm.
I just want to keep improving and working on myself, become
Mhm.
a better streamer, create
Yeah.
a more enticing, fun channel, and
Okay.
kind of baby steps.
Is there any big and so I know that you just upgraded your computer. Are there any other like big purchases you want to make for the stream?
Probably just some lighting things.
Mhm.
Maybe a second camera so I could have a puppy cam.
Oh,
I
I
can
want a puppy
bring the family
cam.
dog and
Ah!
let her
I'm
show up on stream.
screaming. I'm literally about to buy you a second cam and just send it to you so this can get jump started. Oh my god. I love that dog. Um,
She's a blast.
yes. Um, but yeah. Um, so is there like a least favorite thing about streaming?
Um, it can be rough on the mental health.
Mhm.
Just it's one of those things when you feel like something's going really well, you're like on the top of the world,
Mhm.
nothing can bring you down. But then even if it's not true, even if it feels like just something's off,
Mhm.
you can really experience the lows as well.
Mhm. So it can be kind of detrimental, like
It can I really feel like you have to guard yourself. And when I first started, I wasn't, but now I've kind of learned to like distance myself from that a little
Mhm.
bit.
That's good. Yeah. I get that. You're like, do you feel like you want to be a streamer who talks about mental health a lot? Like, do you want to be like sort of a mental health advocate? Obviously, you're not a professional or anything, but like, do you like talking about those things on stream?
I do. I think it's important. And so this is where kind of circling back to the past point about balancing everyone's different life experiences, because
Mhm.
I want to destigmatize it because there's been so much damage to myself and a lot of people I know
Mhm.
because there's just a stigma behind all the whole field. And it's gotten
Mhm.
a lot better, but there's a lot of room for improvement.
Yeah.
And I think a big first step of that is destigmatizing it. But I
Mhm.
also want people to feel comfortable and not feel, like I don't want there to be content warning material, but I want people to be like, yeah, I'm having a really rough this day or that day, and it to be acceptable and welcomed and like just like,
Supported.
yeah, it's raining outside,
Mhm.
like that level, like it's
Mhm.
okay to talk about that stuff,
Mhm. Yeah.
and it feels is a huge part of it.
Do you feel a certain catharsis when you like catharsism? Is that the word? Catharsis? Catharsism? Do you feel cathartic when you talk about your own personal mental health on stream? Do you like is it like
Um,
getting a weight off of you to like be open about that?
for me, a lot of it is wanting to help other people.
Hmm.
Uh, I've always been a people pleaser, and I want to make everyone's day just a little bit better.
Hmm.
So if it's kind of like if there's one person out there who was having a hard time, and then they're just like, well, they're going through the same thing,
Hmm.
they feel a little better about it, then that's perfect.
Yeah, they feel less alone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um so do you is there anything that ever like stops you from streaming a game? Like, or do you ever have like to balance like whether or not you want to play this game on your own in your own time versus streaming it to all of your viewers? Or is there anything that dictates
So
that?
a really nice thing is that streaming, I've gamed more now than I did in the past.
Hmm.
I've gotten to play a lot more. I've given myself the freedom to play a lot more, a wider variety of games. All of a sudden, I couldn't talk. Uh, but I get to try all these new games. I really push uh, community recommendations because I like experimenting and experiencing all different types of gaming.
Hmm.
Gotten a lot more into indie gaming now because of it. Uh, the only struggle is when I'm not feeling a game
Hmm.
and it's on the schedule and people are excited for it because I'm happy that they're excited. They want that experience, but I might not be feeling the game that
Mhm.
week, and then that's where the real struggle kicks in.
Yes. Oh my god. I feel like that's like the worst part is because like I feel like that's always my advice to streamers is to like have fun first and foremost, but it just sucks when you feel like if you don't deliver that thing that's not quite as fun as everything else that like you're gonna lose momentum.
Or just let people down.
Yeah.
I don't want to let anybody down, which is
Right.
impossible. But
Yeah. Yeah. I know. It's like yeah. That's the I guess that's like that is the double-edged sword of like wanting to please everyone where you're like I want to make everyone happy, but it's a lot of stress on yourself. Yeah. So how do
it,
you mhm.
oh, I was just agreeing. It definitely can
Okay.
be.
How do you decide so you don't really play video games like off stream that often anyway?
Yeah, not really. Like
Mhm.
when I played Destiny 2, I played a lot of that, but you
Mhm.
know, uh, 4 days a week streaming. My 9 to 5 is on the computer. It's just a lot of computer time, and sometimes I just
Right.
have to get away.
Right.
I have to go out to the garden or play guitar or just get away from the screen for just a little bit.
Yeah, I get that. Um was there or has there ever been a game that you didn't feel like fit your brand that you were recommended?
Not yet.
Mhm.
Everything's been
You're
pretty on par. There are
mhm.
definitely games that I've wanted to play that didn't do so well, and I was bummed about, but
Mhm.
not the other way around yet.
Yeah. Is there anything you're planning on never ever streaming? Like any genre, like first person shooters, MOBAs?
MOBAs.
Fair enough. No, I've spent a lot of hours watching people play MOBAs, and it's
Well, and I have nothing wrong with the game itself. It's just what you were talking about yesterday,
mhm,
where my social anxiety flares up in the best of times. I don't really want to approach a community that it's that notoriously toxic,
literally
and so
yes.
I'm just like, I just can't touch it. I
Yeah. No, I get that. Yeah. I mean, everyone's been telling me the league has gotten like a lot better with like managing the toxicity of the community, but I totally get that. The first time someone says something toxic to me, it's gonna be game over. I'm uninstalling League of Legends. I just do not have time for that.
exactly.
Uh, um, I was gonna say, I think that was mostly all I had. Do you have any favorite stream moments? Has there been like
Uh,
a just an amazing moment streaming?
I I think it was a lot of fun for the streamathon,
Mhm,
just having everyone in there hanging out, having a good
mhm.
time.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't know, most of my favorite moments are just hanging out with people. The
Mhm.
only gaming moment that was really exciting was beating Melania after 86 attempts. Uh, that was like the one thing. My actual gaming pinnacle moment was right there.
Mhm. In case anyone was wondering, that's
Oh,
an
Elden
Elden
Ring. Yeah,
Ring. Yeah, that's an Elden Ring boss. Is she? Do you think she was the hardest boss?
yeah. Of
Yeah,
any game I've ever played.
yeah. Do you feel like you could go into that boss battle again and like do better? Like, do you think you would just progress? Like, do you feel like that is a boss battle that is like like that you could conquer and just like never have issues with ever again?
Uh, Probably not to that level. I
Mhm.
won't have those. Like, it won't take me 86 tries again, hopefully.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I mean, it feels like there was a bit of luck involved with beating her that time.
I don't know. I mean, you've been playing. I don't remember the Dark Souls 3 streams because I know you said that today, but like you've been killing it with those games.
Dark Souls 3 was actually before I started streaming. I just
Oh,
played that one
okay.
for fun.
Okay. And you beat that?
Yeah.
Okay. Is Blood so everyone clueless is currently so you're currently playing Bloodborne, um
Skyrim
Skyrim,
and Spyro 3.
Spyro 3, and that was a community recommendation, right?
Yes.
Okay. So is that like your schedule? Like, do you do like like is there like a day for community games, a day for Skyrim, and a day for like
Yeah.
what's the
So,
structure?
actually, both Bloodborne and Spyro were community
Ooh,
recommended games.
okay.
Uh, the only kind of scheduled one is on Tuesdays where we just play the Elder Scrolls, and
Mhm,
so that's Skyrim right now. But yeah, Spyro is kind of like a Throwback Thursday
mhm,
day, and I'm not. That's not set in concrete like once Spyro's done, but I would
mhm,
like to kind of explore some older games.
mhm,
But the number one priority is kind of working through the community recommendations, and so the weekend is like the main game, the spotlight, which is
uh-huh,
Bloodborne, and then that'll be Hollow Knight next.
mhm.
And then I have all the backlog challenges that I need to do, like RE4,
Oh yes.
Tormented
So,
Souls, and
oh, I've never heard
all
of
of
that
that.
game. Oh, wow. So yeah, everyone Clueless is like doing what was your New Year's resolution? It was to get so many achievements before the year was over, right? Sort of,
Yeah,
tentatively.
500 achievements in 2023.
And what are we on now, as of right this second?
Uh, 295.
Oh, that's fucking wild. Do you think you're gonna make it? Are you still on track or?
I'm ahead of schedule. I had to hit 250 by the end of June
Okay.
to be able to do it. So, and still got a few Resident Evil games to do, Spider-Man to do. I'm pretty sure. Hopefully, might make it.
Yeah, no, I'm fingers crossed. I feel like you're doing great. I could never. So what got you into like achievements and stuff? Because I feel like I always ask you that. Like what is it about? Like have you I don't know, what's the draw of the like are you like just a completionist? Is that just like yeah.
Yeah, it's why I can't play MMOs is because I
Mhm.
want to get everything in the game. I want to do everything in the game, and
Uh-huh.
MMOs are designed that you can't without
Uh-huh.
spending way more money than I will ever have.
Uh-huh.
Um, so it's like kind of crossing off that checklist is a little bit of a rush and overcoming challenges because some of them are pretty brutal,
Mhm.
and it's just that rush of overcoming an obstacle, collecting something,
Mhm.
and just exploring everything a game has to offer.
Do you have you ever examined where that like comes from within you, that like wanting to complete stuff? Like, do you feel like you're competitive? Do you feel like anything lends itself towards being that kind of gamer?
Um, I wouldn't say it's really a competition thing
Hmm.
because I think everyone should play any game that brings them joy the
Hmm.
way they want to play it.
Of course.
I think the ridiculous dumb gatekeeping that happens in a lot of gaming is just nonsensical
Uh-huh.
because it doesn't matter how you play it if someone's getting having a good time.
Hmm.
Who cares? I just think I don't know. I like challenges. I like
Hmm.
pushing myself.
Hmm. Yeah, like I was wondering if like having like a sports background, like do you think that like because I am disgusted by sports, and I am also disgusted by the idea of like spending that long on a video game. Like I literally am just like the story's done, I'm out. Except you got me into it a little bit with Resident Evil Village. God, I played that like 3 times after I beat it, 4 times maybe. But yeah, it's a little contagious, but yeah, like I don't know. You don't think it's just that's just how you like to play the games? You don't think there's any like thing that like got you into that?
No, not that I
Mhm.
can really think of because even
Yeah.
in sports I wasn't competitive.
Mhm.
Like I
Yeah.
just wanted to be the best. I want to do the best I could do.
Uh-huh. Yeah, my best isn't that great. Anyway,
Uh,
uh but yeah, so what's your schedule on Twitch right now currently?
uh, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Saturdays at 1 p.m. Pacific time, and probably Sundays at 1 p.m. Pacific.
Okay.
Uh, there might be some slight variation this month because of dog care things. Like
Hmm.
I'm not streaming the 4th because fireworks plus my dog. It's just sad.
Yeah,
Um, but
that's
yeah, so
understandable.
that's the general schedule.
And is there anything coming up on your stream that you want to like tell everyone about? Anything exciting?
We might be beating Bloodborne soon. We're getting very close to the end of that game.
Uh-huh.
Um, Other than that, I think fingers crossed we get access to Starfield, and I'll be playing that all week as
Mhm.
kind of like a first look, but
Uh-huh.
that's not until September.
Right, right, right. Okay, yeah, no, that's exciting. I hope you do get access to that. Um, what's coming after Bloodborne? What's taking up the Bloodborne slot?
Most likely Hollow Knight.
Okay, and then what's taking up the Spyro slot? Do you know what's next?
I don't know, and I should probably figure out because those those games end quickly.
Mhm. Yeah. Um,
Do you mind if I take
thoughts?
this question?
Yeah, go ahead.
It was very disturbing. I My method worked though, my strategy. Am I allowed to talk about the Grundle method, Nick?
Yes, talk. Oh, please. We've talked about way more curse things.
No, so if anytime you have a big boss like that, and there are a lot of them in these games, you just run up straight to the Grundle, which is the taint, and you're safe almost all the time. That's your sweet spot for any FromSoft boss that's big, and so you just run up there and just start hacking and slashing.
Do you want to? What's a taint?
You know what that is, Nick. We've had this
No, no, no,
discussion
no.
many years
I
ago.
no. What is a taint? I've never heard that term before.
You have. I was here in the stream when you were talking about
Oh
it.
my god, I don't remember. Um, yeah.
I'll
All right. We'll just.
put
I'll
that in
Google
the
it.
chat.
I'll Google
Yeah.
it later. Yeah. Uh, so what was I gonna say? It had to do with your schedule. Uh, how does someone? What the fuck? Why? I don't know, Chubby. Maybe Twitch is trying to tell you that it's not worth watching my stream. I don't know. Anyway, so after Bloodborne, you said it was I got totally sidetracked. I don't remember what you're talking.
You were distracted by the taint. I get it.
Yes.
Uh, Hollow Knight is next.
Okay. Um Damn, I don't remember what I was gonna say. I was so excited to ask. It was something about your stream and what was coming up. Uh oh my god. Shut the fuck up. Uh Wait, was there another question earlier? Hollow Knight is one of my all-time faves, although also one of my worst gaming memories at the same time. Ooh, that's what you have to look forward to.
Super excited. I will stream it
Um
all.
okay, so those are the days you stream. I wish we could like put a link to your Discord because you're that would be the best way to like recommend games to you, right? If anyone had, or are you not really taking any more recommendations? Is your list getting too big?
I I'll still take recommendations.
Okay.
You can always recommend them in chat.
Mhm.
Uh, what happens is because not everybody wants to join another Discord or
Right.
has Discord. Uh, I'll do my best to remember.
Mhm.
There's that little kind of scatterbrainness kicking in,
Mhm.
but typically some awesome member of the community will remind me or put it in for me into the channel. So
Okay. Yeah. So I guess I mean, you heard it here. If you go to Clueless' stream and you think a game would really fit him, drop it in the chat, and I'm sure he'll consider it.
or if you just want to see me suffer, if you like watching pain,
We do. We do. We really do. Vex wants to know. Wait. So is that's a different question from earlier, right? The ice cream order. Do you want to answer that? Do you feel
oh yeah,
comfortable answering that?
I
I know it's
I
a
think I
very
can answer this.
personal.
It is extremely personal. Chocolate chip cookie dough is my favorite ice cream of all time. Love chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream, especially the Ben and Jerry's kind. They got the best cookie dough chunks. And then favorite animal is a penguin.
Why a penguin?
Uh, they're adorable.
Hmm.
They're lovely.
True,
They
true.
waddle,
Hmm.
and I used to really like dolphins, but then I learned about their dark side. I can't. I can't
uh,
support such an animal.
do you want to talk more about their dark side, or is it too taboo?
I mean, they just force themselves upon humans sometimes.
Like in like an appropriate way, or like in a violent way, like in
No,
a hurt them
in a
way?
in a in an inappropriate way.
Oh, um, yeah.
Also, dolphins are bullies.
Dolphins are what?
Bullies.
Oh, but don't. But how do you? What are your thoughts on being bullied?
Um, I can't handle being bullied
Okay,
for personal reasons.
okay, yeah. Is
Yeah,
there any like side effects that you experience being bullied?
I think there's a T-shirt that pretty accurately explains my problem with bullying.
Okay, yeah. If anyone's interested, you might be able to Google that T-shirt and you'll know what Clueless is about. Anyway, I wanted to mention that Dairy Queen has a new cake batter cookie dough blizzard treat. It is confetti cookie dough pieces, DQ signature sprinkles, and cake batter flavored soft serve, blended with our world famous soft serve to blizzard perfection. So, would you try that? Or is that too much like confetti and stuff for you?
It sounds a little rich for me.
Yeah.
I have to be in a very specific mood
You have
for
to have
sweet.
yeah. Yeah.
Also, Vex knows. Vex knows what's up.
Don't bully. Oh, thank you for editing yourself, Max. That's more than anyone has ever done for me. So thank you. Thank you. Yes, I think that is the t-shirt, right? Is that
Yeah,
do
that's
okay.
exactly it.
Yeah. Anyway, have you ever had Dairy Queen before?
I have used to get the Reese's peanut butter cup blizzard.
Yeah, no, like apparently a lot of people aren't super into Dairy Queen because they I don't know, we talked about it on the stream. It's like soupy. So like like it's a different kind of texture than like custard or other types of ice cream.
It
So
is a very soft serve.
yeah, I love Dairy Queen. It's literally right up the street. I go all the time. I love soupy ice cream. I, by the way, cannot eat ice cream that's melted. I literally cannot do that. That it disgusts
Really?
me. I fucking hate it. If it's melted, it's going in the trash.
Oh, geez, not
Do
me.
you?
I can't. Like every last drop.
We're still talking about ice cream, right?
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
just
we
making
are.
sure. Um, so yeah, everyone, you can click the title if you want to go. Wait, you said your favorite animal, right? Okay, so yeah, you can click Clueless's name in the title if you want to go to his stream. You said you stream Sunday, Tuesday, and
Thursday,
Thursday.
Saturday.
Thursday, Saturday, maybe Sunday. Definitely
Yeah,
Sunday. Okay,
uh, most likely Sunday.
most likely
So,
Sunday. Okay. Um, yeah, I had a lot of fun. Uh,
yeah,
is there
I did too. This was a lot of fun.
is there anything you want to add about your stream or like anything that I forgot?
No, I just want to say thanks for having me, and
Of
this
course.
was a blast.
Yeah. Oh, I do want to ask. I meant to ask earlier, but how do you feel do you feel like you take streaming very seriously or do you think it's a very casual thing? Like do you feel
Uh,
like yeah.
I'm trying. Well, I do take it very seriously. I'm trying to grow and get better because I mean it's a lot of hard work, but
Mhm.
so far it's one of the three things that is a lot of work that I would like to continue doing.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, would love to get to a point where I could do it full time, but we'll see.
Right. Yeah. I mean, fingers crossed. I would love it if your dreams came true. Um,
Also, I got a little distracted by chat, but Omanite is probably the cutest Pokemon the whole time.
really? You don't mind all the legs and
Look at
stuff?
look look at the adorable little tentacles.
Hold on. So,
He's just
funnily
like
enough,
hi.
so Clueless was streaming right before this, and he said that crabs were a little scary, right?
There are some of them, like I don't know if they're like a deep sea crab or whatever, but has like the really long spidery legs.
Uh huh.
Those are the ones.
Because I agree. For some reason, crabs are really scary to me. Like, I don't know. Maybe if I learned more about them.
That's really interesting because you love spiders,
I
and
know.
to me, they're just like armored sea spiders
I know.
with pincers.
I think they're cute because, like, I remember being on the beach and seeing like little crabs coming out of the sand and like digging. Like, if something digs, I am sold. They're so cute. Like, oh my god, like, obviously otters. I don't know if they dig. I mean, they swim, but I mean, I don't know what land otters do, but I love. It's not gophers, prairie dogs. They're so fucking cute. I want a prairie dog pet so bad. But yes, I don't know. Crabs are cute, but they also scare me. And I will admit, sometimes spiders scare me too.
Uh, that brings up a couple great points. One, I forgot about the crabs the size of trash cans. Those can just go away forever.
Mhm.
What's up with hermit crabs?
Oh, so I had hermit crab pets like a long time ago, and they were cute. I liked them. I remember being horrified when it came out of its shell to get a new shell. I was like, like it was disgusting. The back of them.
I've never seen a naked hermit crab before.
You
I have
need
no
to
idea
Google
what they look
that.
like.
YouTube that shit. It is horrifying. It's oh my god, it's terrifying. But anyway, I had it and I don't remember what I was doing, but I was like I don't know, I was doing something with it and it pinched me and I accidentally threw it across the room. And I
Oh
felt
no!
so horrible. And I okay, so this is also why no, no, this is why I am reticent. I think that's the word. I'm like hesitant to handle my spiders because like I'm not worried about what happens to me as much as I'm worried about what's gonna happen to it. So if I'm holding it and it because there's a lot of YouTube videos of spiders that they're holding and then the fangs will come out and they'll like use them as hands to like lift themselves
Mhm.
up, but it looks like they're biting. And I just don't want to get frightened and throw my spider across the room or smash it accidentally. So yeah, and that's why I don't that's why I'm not really interested in handling any of mine. But heading to work got you on tab. Thank you for the lurk, nerd. I hope work goes well. Um, but yeah, no, I get that. I get the crabs being a little. Like I said, those bloodborne spiders look like ticks to me. Like their body part. I mean, I don't know
They
if ticks
were.
have two sections, but
I think. I think they do technically because I thought a tick was just like a really big body and then itty bitty head.
yeah. But yeah, they look like ticks to me, and I'm not a fan of ticks.
No.
Ticks are terrifying.
Yeah.
Um. Oh, are you into tentacles? Do you want to answer that question?
I'm indifferent to tentacles. It's just
Mhm.
that Almanite's adorable.
Okay.
I think
Okay,
it's
good.
I think it's the smallness of Almanite because there were some tentacle things in Bloodborne that I was not a fan of.
Right. Yeah. I personally have never watched tentacle porn, so
Me
corn.
neither.
I'm sorry, corn. Um, but yeah, no tentacles. Yeah, no. I wonder if there's people out there who find Nemesis attractive.
I would guarantee it.
That's interesting. I think Mr. X is attractive. Oh no! I don't know if you've seen, but there's tyrants in the. No, you played the remake of the first one, right? You beat that, didn't
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
The tyrant at the end of that is kind of hot because he's got like the little boxer briefs, right, or like the little swimsuit bikini.
No, he's got just a little naked bum.
He's naked,
Yeah, and
and
he's
it's
got
like a.
a,
Oh, you're right.
a tiny little flat booty. That's where
Right.
I said you can never neglect the booty.
Okay.
It's
Is that
something I
when you
stand by.
coined that phrase?
Yeah, that is exactly what happened. It's like got this big old tyrant and it's got this itty bitty booty.
Yeah, there's one. I think there's one in Resident Evil Outbreak that wears like bikini bottoms, and he's like ripped. He's bald headed. It kind of does something for me. There's no tentacles, but it does something for me. But yeah, I this got unhinged
A
here
little
a little
bit.
bit. Yeah. So yeah, I guess we'll call it here. I don't know how long it's been. I mean, I only wanted to do like a 45-minute minimum, but I think we reached that, right? How long have we
I'm
been in
pretty
this
sure.
call?
Yeah,
Hold the fuck on.
yeah.
Where's this call? 6:06. Has it really been an hour since we
I
started
guess
this?
it has.
What?
That's wild.
I was like, I'm pretty sure we only just now hit 45 minutes, but damn. Time flies when you're having fun, huh?
Yeah, it does. And this was a blast.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you for being here. Yeah, if there's nothing else that you had to get out there, everyone go check his stream out and click the link. No, let's do a little shout out. I don't think there's gonna be any like visual thing, but well, let's just do shout out.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. Again, it was a really fun time.
Are you going to, if you get the chance, make your name spelled correctly or without the three? Are you
Without
checking?
without the three, yes.
Okay.
But I tried just kind of imagining just clueless spelled normally. It just doesn't feel like me. It feels like it needs to be misspelled.
I mean, yeah, I can see that. It kind of goes along with it. The whole vibe.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I can't do the shout out! It's being stupid. There. Okay. Yes. Join us in following Clueless. And yeah, I hope. Yeah, your spelling is rad. I was just curious because I was scared when I was doing the shout out about the three.
The three trips up a lot of people.
Oh my god, Vaughn in the chat used to have the one of the most iconically difficult names. There were so many numbers in it. I was like, I don't know which way is up, which way is down. But anyway, yeah, thank you for being on. Everyone gonna follow Clueless.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
I do. Well, no, I don't know. Lead speaking's kind of fun sometimes, but anyway. But yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do next, and if you want to join, feel free. But I guess we'll end the call here, and you can rejoin if we play anything that sounds fun.
Yeah, sounds great.
Okay, yeah. Bye, Clueless. Thanks for this.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Bye.